There we go. And now we are live.
For realsies this time.
For realsies this time.
With audio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and bees of all ages, welcome to another iteration of the Dice Basement. We are here with another Daggerheart actual play. Wait,
Keith just died.
As is tradition.
The timing.
Oh, he's back.
My bad.
My bad. What the hell?
My bad.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
On the polished intro, Rakeem drops. Whole overlay gets what you good? Internet free?
Yeah, I'm good. I clicked the wrong thing. My bad. Gotcha.
We're off to a strong start.
It's all good. It's all gravy. Okay, so welcome to another iteration of the Dice Basement, where we are playing Daggerheart in a homebrew world of our creation, Dravenhelm. This is a prequel story taking place many years before the campaign that my players here are familiar with, to help build the world of this continent that is suffering from a cataclysm that happened long ago, and they are looking to survive in this world. And a integral mission was given to 4 individuals by the luminary of this place, Esmeralda Ashford, genius inventor, as well as the leader of this place, Nikolai Xander, to go and mine this very specific material needed to create a valve. This valve system will complete a continent-wide system to then pump fresh water throughout the major cities, giving them a chance to get a leg up and survive in this harsh world. So the future of this society hinges on this mission, which began with an awakening of its own, as one of our characters, Dominus, was a man who became a machine in this experimental process to become metal and be able to survive out in these harsh wastes, as well as we have our esteemed scientists of Ori and Levi, as well as our tracker, Tricol. In fact, before we jump into it, how about we have each person introduce themselves and your character and class. We'll start with Mr. Jimmy the Hat.
Okay. Yeah, I am Jimmy the Hat, as you said. And I'm playing Dominus, who is a guardian, stalwart, and I am a clank and a giant. That's me.
That's right, we multi-classing.
Multi-racing.
Multi-racing. Let's go with Ta.
Right. I am Ta, and I am playing Levi Miles. They are a Seraph, Dracona Elf.
Cool. Let's go with Keeb.
Hey, I am Tricol. I am a Fungriel, Wayfinder / ranged, I think, rogue build. My goal is to try and keep everybody alive and try and make sure you leave the mushroom people alone.
That's right, you leave the mushroom people alone, damn it. And last but certainly least, I'm kidding. Wild card.
Wow.
I love you.
I'm Wildcard. I will be playing Ori Runeheart, the dwarf sorcerer.
All right. And this is a higher tier adventure. I believe this was a tier 2 adventure, if I recall correctly. I will make sure.
Correct.
Yes. Pretty much the plan with these as we go as I do these one shots, the goal is to learn about the Daggerheart system. So every time we complete a one shot adventure, the next one that I do will be a higher tier. So that way we can learn the entire tier of play from low level to high level. So that is the overarching goal. Even within this short run series, which could end today, could go to a part 3, the characters do have the opportunity to level up within this story as well, depending on what happens. So very exciting stuff. And let's jump in. So of course, if you want to watch part 1 of this adventure, you can on my YouTube channel. Just do !YT and you'll see my channel, and you can find the First Awakening part 1 there as well. Alrighty, so previously on the First Awakening, after indeed the human form of Dominus was transferred into this metal frame, this group of Ori, Levi, and Tricol, and Dominus, were provided supplies and warned about the importance of this mission before you were set out to make your way to discover this crystalline obsidian that you needed in order to forge, because you were given a little mobile forge kit as well to create this material for this pump. You decided, after looking at the map of Ratia, the continent that you are on, that the best place to go would be a place near what is called the Silent Divide, a large canyon-like area. So you set out and began to go on your multi-day trek across the vast wasteland that is Ratia, a land that has been decimated by a unknown cataclysm from a long ago, leaving it with sand dunes. But rather than sand, it is largely bits of metal and rust, almost resembling the surface of Mars. Destroyed buildings in various places as well. As you began to make your trek across this continent, you became aware pretty quickly, thanks to Tricol, that a storm was brewing, that it was coming eventually. So you began to understand that and prepare. Also on this journey, the party discovered that you were being tracked, followed by something. Eventually discovered that you were being accosted by these large diamond-backed creatures that I believe they call them nickelbacks. That's right. These large nickel-plated lizards attacked you. You were able to fight off these assailants, and then once you did, you realized you saw 2 humanoid figures cloaked running off into the sands, unable to track where they went. You began to realize that the creatures that accosted you weren't wild. They weren't native to this land, to this area. This was some kind of setup. So with the knowledge that you are being tracked by this shadowy group, which I believe you came to know as the Shadows of Ratia, you had that in the back of your mind as you continued on in this harsh environment, supporting each other, helping each other out, improving Dominus along the way as well. Eventually, the storm hit. Winds whipped faster, harder. Visibility dropped significantly, and you were in danger of being pelted by debris and getting lost in the storm. But thankfully, with the help of Tricol's tracking abilities, you were able to navigate your way out of it and into a cavern system as you made your way near the Silent Divide. You discovered as you made your way to this cavern that it wasn't truly a cavern, but it was in reality dilapidated buildings from an age since past. Upon adventuring into these collapsed buildings that were partially buried by the sands, you began to traverse, and when you did, you began to slide down an incline where the floor gave out, and Dominus plummeted down to the bottom Thankfully, the rest of the party was able to, with quick thinking, grab on to something and not fall down and descend safely. Also, Dominus, given his tough exterior, was able to survive this very dangerous fall and avoided being impaled onto an ancient fountain. Upon resting at the bottom of this chamber, you discover that it was a ancient, possibly railway station. You discovered old ticket booths, discarded luggage laying around, and tracks that you saw going into the darkness. As you began to traverse down this subway tunnel, you began to hear a sound you don't hear very often in Ratia, the sound of running water in the distance. But then you also heard something else as you trekked into the darkness. You heard the sound of a guttural screech of some kind. And paired with that, barely visible in the darkness, you saw 2 glowing blue eyes staring back at you. And that, my friends, is where we left off. And it should be said that your ultimate goal is to get to the city of Ho, H-O, to complete the cycle, the water circuit here, to get flowing water between the cities of Oshira, which is the capital, Yantar, Ho, and Lapis. Anyway. Get your minds out the gutters.
Every time you say it, there's a pause in between.
But if you go, fantastic red light district, let me tell you.
Wow.
That's canon now. That's canon. You said it.
Yep.
I did. It's my fault. I love it.
It is.
But that is indeed where we left off, as you are in this spooky underground subway tunnel. And so I leave it to you, party. What are you doing?
I would like to roll my dice first before we jump into this.
Please, Brigand, I need to go ahead and explain our abilities again, so I need to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, prayer dice. Essentially, it lets me add up to a D4 to specific traits. I can spend any number of those dice that I want for myself or for an ally that is within far range, and I get 3 of them because it's equal to our level. And at the start of every session, I get to reroll it.
Excellent.
So I will
go ahead and roll your prayer dice.
Well, I guess we got what we got.
What? Wait, you rolled your prayer die. What
You
what
rolled
numbers
them?
did you get?
I did
I
roll
didn't
them. It doesn't show you guys. That's weird. So it rolled. It shows on my sheet. It got 3 and 2 ones.
Ooh.
Oh, I see it. Oh, ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, that
That's
one's
tough.
a little rough. Last one was much better.
All right, and what I'll go ahead and do as well is, so that way people can see what we're rolling, because I don't have that on this scene, I will switch on over to the battle map scene.
Why? We're not fighting anything, right?
For the benefit of the
No.
home.
Yeah, for
Like
the benefit of
5
those with
seconds.
for the benefit of those with flash photography,
Represents a new 5-second pose.
and I'll go ahead and activate the scene that I see, so that way you guys can remember where you are on the map. Because I am helpful like that.
So helpful.
Yay, stove.
There we go. So, just so you remember kind of where you are, what you see is the Silent Divide is where you currently are, and the underground passageways. And the Voshira is where you traveled from, and you need to get to where you see the city of Ho up there at the top there. You also have your other major cities of Yantar and Lapis as well. You're also kind of near the area of Terra Hollow, which is known as a area where the ground above is hollow, and people are known to fall through. Tranquility on the map there was a city that Tricol became aware of after trying to track down where those beasts came from that attacked you. And was discovered that they were being held up in some kind of barn through his mycelial network in the town of Tranquility. I mean, you opted to not go there and keep your eyes on the prize.
Okay.
All right. And that, my friends, is where we are at.
Alrighty.
Do we
Now
make
these
out? Go ahead.
I was just gonna probably be on the same page as you. These eyes that are in front of us, how far would you say they are from us?
Hard is actually hard to tell. You see these embers staring back at you, and then they slowly begin to fade in this moment. If you want to try to... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, before they fade, I want to see if it's in range for my arcane sense. To see if there's anything magical about this.
The fuck is that?
I can sense the magic of magical people and objects within close range.
I don't believe you.
Wow.
It's right in front. Like it's right in front of me.
Right in front of you. Oh, man.
I don't fucking believe you. You feel that shit. Okay. Within So, explain to me what this looks like when you engage your arcane sense.
There's, in addition to like pretty much all over the rest of his body, there's also runic tattoos on his face around his eyes, and those will flash, and then the glow from those will appear in his eyes, and it'll allow him to see any magical traces.
Okay. Cool. So when you go to sense and look at these traces of magical energy, it begins to almost kind of cascade out. You almost see these little blue bits of light, almost like snowflakes. And some of them begin to kind of coalesce more into like physical things, and less of like humanoids. The first things you see are like there's a dilapidated newspaper booth that you begin to see almost a full, complete, almost like brand new one, but made out of blue light. And this just begins to happen. It's almost as if this platform is beginning to recreate itself in some way, but only out of magical energy. And then you begin to hear voices. I'm going to spend a fear.
Oh, you raggedy bitch.
Which for people who are new to Daggerheart, the fear mechanic is something the game master, me, can use to add complications or spice up the narrative, as well as activate enemies. See how that goes as we go. I'm going to need you to make a reaction roll. It's going to be using your... Give me instinct, an instinct reaction roll.
Is it all of us or just him?
Just him. You need to beat a 14.
Alrighty, that's gonna be 15.
What the? Oh man, here we go.
Let's
go.
That's my strongest stat.
This is foxxysteve.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not. Remember, gang. I'm not here as an adversary. I'm here to tell the story with you.
Right.
I'm here.
Sure.
Could you restate what all those skulls mean one more time? Sorry.
to make the story more interesting. Anyway.
Okay.
So you begin to become overwhelmed with the sounds of people talking, just the general din of conversation, which is very disorienting when you're in a chamber that is, for all intents and purposes, empty. You begin to hear sounds of trains and screams, and what you then begin to realize when you see these blue embers of light, it is getting closer to you. And you begin to realize that what you're seeing aren't eyes, but lights that are moving closer and closer and rapidly as you see what appears to be this. I don't know if Ori would know, maybe he would, maybe he's a historian, but for all intents and purposes, this large metallic train coming directly at you, Ghostbusters 2 style. But with that instinct roll, you know that you're able to separate out the real from the spectral, and know that this, at least in this moment, appears to be an echo and not something sentient. And you do not gain a stress from what you are witnessing right now. There appears to be a very large magical energy of some kind down here.
And like while he's seeing that, is everybody else also seeing like these?
I was gonna ask.
These blue orbs like rushing past us.
You know what? Everybody else give me an instinct reaction roll as well. I'm not gonna try to proc fear out of you. So yeah, you look. There you go.
That's a low price.
Ooh.
That's a 7. That's a 6.
How do I get reaction rolls again?
So when you click
reaction
instinct, when you click instinct on your character sheet, you should see a button that says reaction before you roll it.
Okay, instinct. Oh, there we go. Public user, instinct, Apex, Spanish, instinct. Let's see, okay.
God damn.
That was not a reaction roll.
Oh.
So take that extra hope off your off your character sheet.
Oh, 20, I guess.
It's still a 20 though. It's still a 20.
That's hot.
Yeah, let's hope I can keep this up. Famous last words.
So everybody else, you're just kind of seeing. So for like Levi and Dominus, you're just kind of seeing these faint blue orbs, and they appear to get closer. It's hard to tell. For Tricol, since you have this special connection with the Earth and kind of with the world itself, you are witnessing some echoes of this. Maybe not in the exact same way as Ori would perceive it. But you are witnessing these orbs coming at you and it taking the faint outline of what appears to be an ancient train. You, with that 20, definitely can feel the intense wave of arcana flowing through this place.
Okay, so with all of that, as it's starting to come at us, Ori would start to yell for everybody to get off the track, but he'll realize that it's not actually happening, and he'll just let it go and then look around at everybody else.
Yeah, you see Dominus staring down at you.
You just put the tank a train? Okay, big man.
No, he's looking down at you because you're about to say something. He's looking at you more of, I mean, you can't see his expression, but it's almost like a feel of, are you all right?
He'll look up at Dominus and just get a sense of that, and he'll just simply nod and... Some heavy magic down here.
Is it influencing your judgment?
No. And he'll blink a couple of times, and then the glow around his eyes will fade. But we should keep on our toes.
Very well. And let us move forward.
That last sentence hit me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I can't do. I'm bad at dwarves too. Okay.
Wow.
So I got.
I was trying not to do that. Trying not to call that out.
Melody, Bumble
Wow.
Inside joke for everyone who doesn't
It's
understand.
like, don't worry about it. You get a lot of inside jokes. Don't worry about it. We're just friends playing the
We're
game.
gonna have this anything ever again.
All right. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? That my friends can kind of see my monitor. There we go.
What? No. You can go ahead and put that back. That'd be great.
That's right. Now you don't get to see it.
Levi, and just be like, I think we should probably get moving.
A sound idea.
Not too wise for us to stick around anywhere long. Even though we managed to get out of the worst of the storm above.
At your behest, we move forward. Just look down at the little people. Just look down at them all.
Wow.
I'll disgruntledly kind of start leading, trying to find a workable trail or place that looks safe for us to kind of go on and hopefully avoid any more inclines.
Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead and give me. This will be the first full duality roll. As you kind of lead the charge, go ahead and give me an instinct roll.
Instinct roll and not reaction, right?
Not reaction, correct.
Can I exploit one of my experiences? No, not this way. No, not that way. This way.
Yeah, this is a good place for that. So for the folks at home, experiences are things that are a part of the character's story, their backstory, that they can apply a bonus to their roll should it fit the situation.
Right.
And you have to spend a hope to use it.
I will spin the hope Rooney.
A 12 with hope. So you do gain a hope. You begin to go ahead and walk through what it looks like as you begin to lead the party down here.
Well, after seeing the spooky ghost train, I'm gonna kind of rear back like a little bit, like cautiously, and you'll see little tendrils come out, kind of tasting the air, trying to figure out which. All right, now stay a little that way. This way kind of seems like the air's like good enough for the soft skins back there. And I'll kind of inch forward. Well, exceptions for present company included.
One of us is actually extremely hard-skinned.
Yeah, hence why the exception. But I'll cautiously try and lead us forward, trying to keep an eye out for more weird magic things and no more sheer drops, no more falls.
Okay. It is maze-like down here. As you begin to traverse further in, and just because it is fully dark down here, do we have people with sources of light? I think you all have light. You all have
I think so.
flashlights.
You give us,
you
give us flashlights.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
flashlights.
Yep.
The paths begin to split. Oh, go ahead, Jane.
No, I just said, yep. That's it.
Okay. The paths begin to split. It goes from being a singular tunnel to going to paths that are right, left, and straight ahead. As you get to this kind of you are unsure of exactly which path to take. So it's up to you to decide if you go right, left, or straight ahead.
Is there any odor coming from any of these paths? I mean, odor is different for him, but can he get a sense of? Can he taste the particles in the air?
Okay. that Kentucky windage. Let's see. That I think that's also gonna be it's gonna be instinct. Go ahead and give me an instinct roll.
Alrighty.
Dominus.
Okay.
Oh, not me.
Big money.
No, Dominus was asking.
Big money. Big money.
No fear.
Oh my god.
12 with fear. And of course, if folks
I'm
at
just
home
here to
don't,
help.
if the folks at home don't know about duality die in this game, the players roll with generally 2d12 instead of 1d20, with a hope die and a fear die. And whatever the higher number is on that die is what happens. So that was a 12 with fear, which gives me a tasty treat to use for later.
Oh yeah, so he can help us with the story.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Because you are all very good at games. So
Wow.
You begin to kind of get a sense of what's going on down here, and maybe get an idea of where to go through your olfactory senses that are still very new in this new body, this new frame that you have, Dominus. It's hard to tell. You're getting a series of different odors. It's a lot of rust down here. So you're getting a lot of that. Iron, almost like blood, but very old. Mixed with like mold. You do get a faint sense of what could be water mixed in with it. If it's mold, there has to be some sense of moisture down here.
Right.
So,
Question. Does
yep.
the moldy smell me?
No, you're a
right,
bit
good.
fresher. You're a bit fresher.
right.
Thankfully, you're not this kind of mold. You don't want to be this kind of moldy smell. You're the good kind of moldy smell.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
You get a sense, Dominus, that I will give you this on a 12 with fear. Though you're unsure of a direct path with this split, you know that you know that there's a sense of moisture coming from somewhere ahead. You just aren't exactly sure if you need to go straight, right, or left.
Okay. Well, seeing as how he doesn't know which way to go, he will stay quiet and observe the people who have actual noses and actual senses.
what are the flesh bags gonna do?
I guess being an individual that is of history and culture, and unfortunately politics, would I have read about anything like this anywhere? And have a decent idea of possible landscape that used to be here.
Give me a knowledge roll.
Okay.
Good question. Good
And
question.
Because of that, I have advantage because of my well-read stat, and I'll post that in chat for Steve so he doesn't question me.
How dare you? You have advantage on rolls that involve the history, culture, or politics of a prominent person or place. Go ahead. You can roll with advantage, which I believe in this game is adding a +5 to the roll.
And what am I rolling again? Sorry, knowledge.
Not knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. Ooh, man,
I guess
I'm so glad I'm getting
an
that.
additional die, like a D6, maybe.
Or is it a D6?
I'm not 100%.
Rules lawyer.
It does it automatically.
Oh
It's a
yeah. It's a
D6.
D6.
D6. All right, let's add that D6 onto that roll and see what we get.
Yeah. Let's see what we get right there. That's a 19 with fear. Lovely.
Yeah, 19 with fear, which is a success. I just get a fear.
Can I suck that fear back?
Ugh. No, it's mine.
Are you sure you want to?
This is my Capri Sun of narrative.
Wow.
So, on a 19 with fear, you, from your readings, know this place. All these aspects sound very familiar. This underground passage, these platforms, the train tracks. This place now is known as the Hollow. Is where you currently are. Back in time, this was a connection point to a major underground transport network that used to run all through Ratia. But due to the cataclysm, it was long since buried and forgotten to a point where people now just know it to be a place that is haunted by the ghosts of days gone by. Figuratively and quite literally. No one's been down here for such a long time that you know that this is essentially its own separate ecosystem from the rest of Ratia. To a point where this is the kind of place that elicits fear in children as to not venturing out. You may fall into the Hollow. It's bad down here, gang. You know that there can be many secrets buried down here. Is there any specific thing you're trying to know about this place?
More of trying to recall if I've seen anything that talked about like underground networks, something that would have like push us towards one direction or the other. Like if we're at a fork, just given the direction we've been traveling to date, if one side seems to drive more and more towards Terra Hollow or a different direction.
Okay. I will tell you with that knowledge roll that you know, given your current position and where these tracks are pointing, taking the path to the right will take you away from Terra Hollow proper. You get a sense that that direction will likely bend you towards more of the core network of cities you're familiar with, whereas the left path will take you further out into the unknown, and straight ahead will kind of shoot you somewhat through the middle of both of those, through the Silent Divide.
Well, I think I'm just recalling some information. Perhaps since we need to move... Wait, we're going to this through the Silent Divide, right?
The deposit, I believe, was closer to the divide than anything else, yeah?
Yes,
so.
you get a sense that the deposit is somewhere in that Silent Divide area. Going through Terra Hollow itself, it could find something there, but it could be more dangerous.
Nope. No, we're not going
or
Wow.
I'm on a mission, sir. We ain't going that way.
it's just they were okay. It's just on
Nope.
the map, brother. I don't know what to tell.
I'm not having you take me down that path of death.
Where's your sense
sir.
of death? Adventure.
I see.
I'm sorry. Did
I
you
see
say
how
death
much-
or adventure?
I know how to count. That's 10 fears, sir. No.
Y'all gave it to me. What do you want?
No. They'll just.
I can't have toys. Anyway,
No,
No.
absolutely not.
You'll just be like, I think it would be wise for us to continue going forward if I'm getting our geographic our geographic location correct in what I've learned here in the books, it's quite possible that straight ahead should be leaning more towards the Silent Divide. And that should be where we hopefully come across what we're looking for.
Okay. You know, it just crossed my mind. One thing I can do is if I can use my experiences. Can he perform a biological scan to see if there's been any creatures that have been around here?
Oh. I'll tell you what. Go ahead. You can give me an instinct roll, and you can add your experience to that.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything? Tricol or Ori?
Ori would have just been listening to Levy talk and just kind of nodding along with it.
Hey, look at that hope.
It's
Look
not
at that hope.
bad.
Just in a, that sounds right, but he would know more than I would about that.
Okay. Dominus, on the 16 with hope. You do pick up some biological traces down here. Your scan is generally attuned to more traditional living beings. So it's very good at picking up active threats. And the biological scan won't pick up any of this spiritual activity.
Right.
But you are noticing traces of faint claw marks that drag along the sides of the walls and on the ceilings of this darkened subway tunnel.
Now here comes to it. Do I know in any capacity what these creatures might be?
Give me a knowledge roll.
And here's the fun part. Okay. 50-50.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
No.
Here we go. Dice, right on the button, by the way. Right on the
Wow.
button. What? So, no, you don't. No. You don't know all of these types of things, but you would know some of the more supernatural and supernatural adjacent creatures that can appear in some of these places of powerful magical essence. There have been known to be, however, other things too beyond the supernatural that are down here. In fact, for you specifically, Dominus, being a part of the military, you have more confidential knowledge of other experiments that were being carried out in Voshira, as well as some of the other cities whose your spies were able to get into to find. So James, I'm going to ask you to describe to me what possible organic-based, failed experimental thing would have been in one of those reports.
Oh, the dogs. It's all about the dogs. They were trying to make no, I'm just kidding. But they would have probably been trying to make dogs that could better hunt, that could smell people out, that could fight, maybe even dogs you could ride. And those experiments did not go so well, from what he has heard. The people who are trying to breed and experiment those dogs is a 50-50 shot on whether or not they lived. So
That's tough. And I will say you do know that there have been cases in which some of those experiments, especially when storms hit, things like that, there have been some cases of them escaping to the underground. And who knows how they would have proliferated down here.
I guess he would say, hmm,
You ask the right questions, you get some of the right answers.
it behooves me to tell you, we're not alone down here. There are experiments from the past that may be down here with us. If I were you, I would be on guard at all times.
Of course. We'll make sure to keep our eyes out.
If it's any consolation, you'll hear them before they're here.
Oh, good.
I would
I
hope
love it.
so. Just kind of, he'll take his hammer off of his back and then just kind of very lightly just tap it against the rail below him.
His blank face, he'll just say, unless they've been experimented on and breeded to a point where they are indeed quiet, in which case you will not see them coming. He'll just
think I'll
start
just
walking
keep-
forward.
I think I'll just keep this in my hand. He'll just hold on to his hammer.
I'll kind of slink my bow off and ready it. Then
Yeah, that's actually, ready the weapon.
And what was it? Middle path? Middle path it is.
You begin to venture forth down the central tracks. And just to give you a better idea of what you see here, you have your the actual railway itself, and then you do have some elevated platforms on either side for like maintenance and things like that. So I would ask, and there's enough room, it's a fairly wide tunnel. So I would ask, are you going to be on those tracks in the center, or are you going to be kind of on the side?
Well, we didn't see a train, right? Myself and Dominus.
No, you just kind of saw some faint lights that faded out.
I mean, like, the tracks don't look dangerous, right? They're pretty clear.
There is debris on the tracks. There's bits of rock, stone, metal. There's bits of you see discarded clothing down here. So there's a bunch of debris all over the tracks.
Okay.
But they don't appear to be. There's no like places to fall through that you can tell, at least from the outset here.
Probably stick to the sidewalk for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
sounds fair.
So you begin to hug onto the side as you traverse down the central path. You begin to move forth, and you had your bearing set. Tricol, are you still leading the way?
Yeah. So long as like nothing jumps out and kind of makes me get
Looks
out.
back.
Yeah. Or I don't fall. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So some time goes by, and you don't hear much in these tunnels. It's distinctly quiet until you do hear something. Because when you do hear something in the absence of sound, it becomes pretty jarring. And I'm going to go ahead and spend a fear. As you all are kind of traveling through here, you begin to hear sounds again of people talking and moving. You hear, before it was just a general din of conversation of trains passing by. And it was only really Ori that got a lot of that. With Tricol getting some of it. But as you all begin to kind of move down and look around the space, you begin to actually see more of this tunnel come back to life. It starts very subtle. Parts of the track appear to be newer than usual. And then you begin to hear children laughing, and then you begin to hear the sounds of music playing. And then you hear the sound of this muffled explosion that kind of rocks you all for a moment. Like it came from behind you. And when you look behind you, you see that the tunnel in which you came from is no longer there. It is a solid wall. Well, to be more specific, a solid wall of debris, all from the bottom all the way to the top.
I don't like that.
I'm going to, while looking behind us at this wall of debris, I'm going to activate my arcane sense again to see if this is actually real or is this just another echo.
Is it real or is it a real fake?
A real fake
Could be a
wall.
real fake door.
Wow.
Illusory wall. Okay. You activate your arcane sense again. I'm going to need you to give me another instinct reaction roll.
All right.
Hey, look at that.
Come on. That pathway behind you is not actually blocked. It is still open from what you can see. For everybody else, it looks indistinguishable. It looks like an explosion cut your way off. And what you see is, in more clarity, and that echoes, but in more clarity, this replaying of events swirling around you. And it begins to hang on a very specific moment in time where there is gunfire. This platform begins to kind of open up into what appears to have been some kind of more of an underground bazaar or city. It's more than just a standard subway like line. And you're seeing people with these kind of archaic looking muskets and rifles shooting at each other. And there's people with Molotov cocktails throwing it at guards, yelling revolution. Something of importance happened down here that is replaying around you.
Okay. So Ori will just kind of seeing all of that, seeing that their path is not actually blocked, blink away his sense and turn back to everybody else. It's not real. It's another echo. And he'll pick up a piece of debris and then throw it at the wall, and it'll just pass through.
Okay.
When he
Well,
brings
that was-
that to your all attention, you can tell that like some of the tracks were like beginning to split and reverberate off each other. Like your pathway was beginning to lead you towards a dead end.
But since he brought it to our attention, we now know that it's not the case.
Correct.
Okay.
Very powerful magic indeed.
Yep, you indeed were able to succeed against this particular environmental feature of dead ends.
Oh,
I'm Butt.
Incredible.
That's me.
Amazing.
oh. He tried to detour us. Cool. Okay.
Perhaps we should carry on.
Uh, Seeing this and the weird arcane stuff that's happening around, can I try and contact the mycelium network
Ooh.
and see if I can like try and get a read for like maybe what's happened down here a little bit more, or is there something like, because I think last time I contacted it, it said like there's not a lot of information around here and this place is to be avoided.
Okay, and you are using your fungal network ancestry ability, correct? Go ahead and share that for the class.
All right, let me post that into the chat.
Which is a crazy cool thing.
Yep, built-in cell phones.
Hello. How can we direct your call?
But yeah, feel free. Go ahead and make your instinct roll. 16. But
yes, let's go.
I think that might have nailed it.
These are the rolls we wanted. Let's go.
Man, you guys are killing it right now. Excellent. Okay, so in your previous session we had on the way here when you were contacting the mycelium network, when you concentrate and you focus on that network and communicate with it, it's almost like the continent lights up, right? There's all these lights seeing this communication network of all the different fungrels on the continent, and you know that this particular area was a big blank spot, right? It was this big, like, people don't go here because it's fucked.
Wow.
I'm so good with the words. So when you go to connect with the network in this place, the deeper you get, it is beginning to connect a little bit more with a natural essence, so to speak, on the path you're following. And you were trying to learn more about this place?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you hear back from the network, them knowing where you currently are, you get a reverberation of pure anxiety rolling back into your body, first of all. Give me a presence reaction roll.
All right, and I remembered the proper thing.
Hey,
God,
oh my god.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy too. The DM is happy. I'm celebrating.
You looked a little sad actually, but
No, I didn't.
Just zoom into your eyes and they're just soulless, dead.
Look, the strength to see my soulless dead eyes. Oh, hold on. I have to get to the other battle map screen. There we go. So, did it for the bit. You almost get overcome with a wave of anxiety. You almost take a stress from the backlash of like, oh my god, you're there. What are you doing there? That place is the devil. And they begin to flood you with information of what went down here. And I'm going to ask you, Keeb, to describe to me, based on the information you have, what the major event of importance that caused all of this fighting down here took place. What was it that your network is telling you?
I think maybe they were fighting over resources. The wealth gap happened. But the cause of all the fighting between the people, I'm not sure. As a mushroom man, I'm not sure I would like know it specifically what all the other fleshy people are fighting over.
Well, This is really more of the network
Oh.
itself bringing information back to you. And it doesn't
All right.
necessarily need to be specifics. It could really just be like what they witnessed, but they may not know the political parts of it, but it could just be what was witnessed down here.
All right, just a massive amount of death to the point where I think the vast majority of all Fungril kind of recognized this, just got flagged as a no-no spot. Hence why you said like it's just a dead zone, regardless whether like, you know, there was resources here or not. They just avoided it. But there are still things here. We know
Yeah.
that in this weird magical aura that I quite don't know what it is. I just know it doesn't feel natural.
Correct. There is definitely an unnatural permutation down here. And I will give you on your success, there is more than just a spiritual energy of Arcana down here. There is something more man-made in terms of magical energy down here, like something darker than just spiritual energy that was created from, you know, the powers that be beyond the veil. This was something, there's something more insidious that has seeped into this place.
I will let everybody know this place feels wrong. Something besides, and I'll point to damn, I still need to get a handle on everybody's name again.
Who, me?
Not you,
Dominus?
Dominus.
Yeah.
There's more than
Dominus.
just the dog.
Wow.
Sorry.
There's something man-made down here that is something like, and I'll point to like myself and gesture we tend to avoid.
Okay.
I wonder if it's giant. I wonder if it's giant dogs.
I guess he would look down at you, acknowledge that, realizing that his senses are different, so he doesn't quite trust them yet. So he's basically listening to you guys and trying to get all of his sensory information from you. But he'll keep that in mind. Something besides the dogs.
Do we feel as though we are in immediate danger?
Can I tell which direction that I think the immediate threat is coming from?
I'm going to spend 2 fear.
Oh no.
It's not that close.
As you get a sense that the threat is all around you. It is permeating this place to a degree that while Ori was able to perceive and clear up that situation behind you, there is still this massive change occurring down here. And then suddenly you all feel this shake reverberate through this entire place. The ground begins to move, shake back and forth. You can hear above you these curved ceilings of this place. Bits of rock and gravel begin to fall, and you hear screams of people panicking and running around as you suddenly are experiencing an echo of whatever immediate catastrophe occurred down here. I need everybody to give me an agility reaction roll.
Oh boy.
one
Reaction.
That's straight down the middle for me.
Woo. Oh,
Ooh, let's go.
As I'm going to go ahead. What the? Okay, oh, it's 17. We got an 11, and a 16, and a 13. Okay, alrighty. So, I wonder how much I click on this. We have a countdown coming. Where what you're experiencing around you appears to be the moment this place fell during the original cataclysm of Ratio. And it looks so real to you all that you are literally physically experiencing it. It's not like the illusory of the wall behind you. This stuff feels like it's actually happening to you. You can feel people bumping into you as they're running away, as you hear sounds of walls collapsing and explosions happening. So this is going to become a countdown timer, which I thought maybe it was going to do one for me when I hit that button, but it didn't. As it's basically going to countdown is 5. Current value. Okay, yeah. Start value is and current value is more. So this is going to pretty much do a count. Short-term progression. Cool, we got it down. Just gonna name it Echoes. There we go. So you pretty much need to escape the catastrophe that you see in front of you. The threats are real. The immediacy feels real. And I'm going to actually swap out the music to something a little more, as all of you feel like you've been just dropped into the middle of this insane panic and bedlam. As people are just running up and down this platform. You do see in front of you an opening that appears to be, or other people are running, which appears to be maybe an exit out of the immediate subway tunnel. But I will leave it to you all, as this catastrophe is happening all around you with explosions and fire. What are you doing?
I have a clarifying question. Now, you say that it all feels real, but is it still like a magical echo?
Yes, you're seeing magical echoes, but in this instance, it's like this spiritual energy has gathered and coalesced into something more solid.
Okay. I would like you to possibly consider the following.
Ooh, and before I forget, Levi and Dominus, you both failed your agility rolls.
Okay.
So you both get knocked down. I need you both to mark a stress from the energy that kind of is passing through your body in a negative way as this is happening.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Ori.
I would like to see if I can counterspell this effect around us.
What the fuck is that? You can't do this to me.
Sure can. Watch.
Let's read it. Let's see what counterspell does here. Let's see if it applies to this particular effect. You can interrupt a magical effect taking place by making a reaction roll during your spellcast trait. On a success, the effect stops and any consequences are avoided, and this card is placed in your vault. Okay, so it's a one-time use for the day situation.
Unless I spend the stress to put it back in my loadout, yeah.
To put it back in your loadout. Okay. God damn. Hey man, we're in the higher tier adventure, baby. Level 3. Ori, please describe what it looks like when you dispel this concentration of raw negative energy.
Well, try to anyway, but just all of the information that he knows down here, that something is causing all of these echoes to come around him. He knows that they're of a magical nature. So hammer in hand, just up the haft and the head, like starting from the bottom of the haft, going up to the head, just multiple runes are going to start lighting up. And then once they completely encase his hammer, he's going to slam it down, sending out just a pulse of countering magical forces to interfere with what's going on around them.
Okay. So you need to make a reaction roll using your spellcast trait.
Let's do it to it. That's instinct reaction for a 17.
Let's go.
That succeeds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He didn't want it to, but
No, what? No,
You see-
no.
You see, chat. This is the face of a defeated GM.
No, I am not. We are telling a story together. That's great. It makes the characters look cool. So yeah, you begin to bang on it. So go ahead and take me through what it looks like as this effect becomes dispelled successfully.
So as soon as his hammer just comes in contact with the ground, just this blue pulse of magical energy just expands out from the point of contact, just encompassing them, going down the path behind them, going down the path in front of them. And as the echoes come in contact with that wave, they just vanish.
As they vanish, scatter away, you begin to see all of the buildings that for a lot of you look like they're there, like they're corporeal and there and it's happening, begin to suddenly fade. For you, Ori, it looks like everything kind of brightens up and then disperses in this blast of a blue light as everything kind of trickles back down, kind of like shades of ice, before it fades. And the subway platforms, the underground here, goes back to being quite calm. As Levi and Dominus are on the ground.
Good work, Ori.
Try to help them up.
Yeah, help Levy up.
Thanks,
So Levy or
Swimir.
Levi?
Levi.
Levi, okay.
You said Levy when you introduced yourself, you sack. You know what?
Not in the first session.
I can't stand you.
It is Levi.
All right.
well, Dominus does not get knocked over, but he does indeed feel the stress of it on his frame. And as that shockwave goes out that dispels it all, it's almost like he doesn't even notice it. He notices that things have changed, but it's almost like that sense, he just looks past it. It's almost like he's numb to it, for lack of a better way of saying it.
All right. But yeah, as you all kind of get up and recover from that event, I will say, Ori, as your arcane sense begins to kind of fade out, the energy was dispersed from this moment, but you can kind of feel it in the fringes. It's not gone. It's just not immediately in front of you anymore. As you do see a kind of opening to your left that kind of widens out, that's real. That's still there.
Is that the only path available to us now, or?
No, you do see that opening to your left, and you do see a path that continues on down the platform.
I would like to see if I can follow the lingering traces to try to track down the source.
That's gonna be instinct, I believe. Yeah. I would say instinct. I would say instinct or knowledge. I would give you one or the other.
Well, we're gonna go with the higher of instinct, and that's a 16
And you're trying to follow the lingering traces.
to try to track down the source. And everyone else will see, like, even with the immediate area being clear of the echoes, Ori's eyes are still a little blue, and he's just looking around.
So you begin to perceive, just try to gain an idea of the source of it. It's hard to gather a source. This area is wide and expansive. You do know that there are still traces, and that there does appear to be a concentration that does follow the path straight down the subway platform.
He'll just lift his hammer one-handed and point it down that way. Source is that way. I think we need to take it out. Otherwise, this is going to keep happening.
At that, Dominus instantly lifts up his hammer, gets ready to start going forward. You can see that is something that he does understand.
Murder. Yeah, of course. I love it.
Murder time.
All right.
I miss Kit sometimes.
Wow. Kit misses you too.
I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, that's what Dominus says. Or not, or he says.
Wow.
Wait, that's me.
It sure is.
It wasn't even Rook and Rapika this time. That's crazy. And it was Tony. That's incredible.
It's all off.
I've been locked in.
Oh, sure.
Jinx.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck something up.
I'm not sure if we've made it to where we need to, but at least we should probably take a stop and see what is around us somewhere.
Yeah, there goes my
Perhaps
little
we will
countdown
find what
clock.
we need.
I guess he'll just look down at the others. He's just
The
observing
meatbags.
the conversation. Yeah, at this point, rest does not mean the same thing to him.
I mean, did anybody hear what I said?
You said that we should look into it, even though it might not lead us to where we're looking for.
No, I said we should look into it because we don't necessarily know if we're in the Silent Divide yet. And this would be a good point for us to probably, because I'm assuming we've been walking for a long time, right, Steve?
I would say a number of hours has passed.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of hard to tell down here.
Well, it seems like quite a number of hard to tell has passed. So I think it might be a good time for us to probably take a gander around and see what's around us. Perhaps we might find something of use.
By your move.
By your lead, my lead.
Yeah, grass.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I guess we will make our way to the hole.
Making our way to the hole.
Make it look a little hole. Wait. That was me doing it really, really fast. What?
Wow.
So quick you can't even perceive it, baby. All right, I'm just pulling up all of your socials. Okay, there we go. Just looking at y'all business. You know, I got to keep aware of my players' situations. See who I can hit hard. Anyway, no, would never do that. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and continue on down the platform in front of you, rather than going to the left to the opening, where you can kind of sense more of that concentration of energy. Very good.
I think Todd was talking about going down the opening first, right, Tom? That's what you were getting at.
Oh, is that what's going?
Because there was the opening that opened up during
Yes.
the echoes that we don't know what's down there, and then Ori is saying that the source of the echoes is further down the way that we were going. So are you wanting to like look around that other path first to see what we find there before we tackle the source?
Oh, I misheard that then. I thought he said that the source was on the platform. Or sorry, the source was off to the side and we could keep going.
No.
Okay.
That is my apologies that wasn't clear. No, the source is coming from in front of us of the echoes, as far as Ori can tell.
I mean, it might not be a bad idea for us to take a quick look around before we commit to possibly endangering ourselves. Perhaps we are here and we don't have to engage at all.
Can see the merit in that.
Could you say that sentence one more time?
No.
Hi, why was that? I heard there was a dwarf caught in there, but I couldn't quite.
Ori says he can see the merit in that.
Ah, the marriage. Okay.
I was like, mirror.
All I heard was, that in me.
I'm a real dwarf now. Nobody can understand what I'm saying.
Wow. Indeed.
All right, so take a quick look around and then keep going if we don't find anything of use.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Yeah, take a look around.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna take. So that means instead of going directly forward, you're gonna go to the opening to the left. Is that I'm understanding correctly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to
All
see if this opening actually, like, maybe we're at the Silent Divide already and we don't know.
All right. So you veer off to the left, and what you find.
To the left. Sorry.
Forgive him.
I've had alcohol in traditional dwarven fashion.
Keep shoot 'em. So what you find.
Wait, whoa.
When you get to this opening, it's rather wide as you approach, and what you see are stairs that lead up. They look like at one time they could have been very opulent. Like it's this faded marble. The railing is this darkened brass color that looks like it's long since been in desperate need of polish. Debris does indeed line the stairs as they kind of go up 2 tiers before you can see a pathway that splits off to the right and to the left. You also can see if you are indeed taking these stairs up when you see them?
I mean, if it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous, I guess so.
No, it doesn't appear to be.
Yeah, why not? I mean, all we have to do is go back down, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, that smile Steve just tried to hide was telling me
I think
it
he
was.
has a lot of.
I was about to say hide.
I think Steve has a lot of fear left to play with. That's what I think.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
If you want you trapped, you're trapped.
Right.
Oh,
I'm not worried about being trapped. I can get out of a trap.
wouldn't do such mean things to my play. So as you approach, as you go to these stairs, and you begin to, they're solid. They're not like rickety or anything. That these are like solid marble stairs. You can tell at one point that this place used to be gorgeous in the way it was laid out, kind of this Art Deco style. When you get to the top of the stairs, you see that there is a path to the right and to the left, and you can also see that it's a balcony that is overlooking this expansive underground metroplex. There are buildings down here that are still standing. Many of the architecture you've seen from the old era above ground have been knocked over, buried. But down here, it looks like this is like the base of those things. It's like looking at the base of mountains, not realizing they were mountains. You can see these kind of cloaked in darkness silhouettes of long since abandoned skyscrapers and domed like buildings, and the railway seems to, you can see it kind of go underneath you, like kind of like going out from the balcony. You can see it expanding out into the city as the railway kind of whips in between these various different structures. So it looks like this was kind of a, maybe it was also like, from in terms of being like a continental railway system, seems to have been able to split off to become more of a local, getting around whatever this underground city was, way of transport as well. And that is what you see before you.
Since we're up here, does this look like we're at the right place where we would find this stuff?
Give me either knowledge or instinct.
Well, I'm gonna give you that instinct, I think. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, is. I'll give you the instinct this time. Why not, sis? Alright.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah. There we go.
Waiting with bated
18
breath
with
for
a-
that
Oh,
instinct
let's
roll.
go.
You know, this tier, maybe I should have reconfigured. Anyway, no.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you got all that fear last session. This is just the good makeup. What are you talking about?
This is it whipping back around. From what you can tell, this looks like, just from the layout, you can see what some of that flashlight light, that the size of this place appears to be the walls of what appears to be a natural cavern that this city is a part of. And that you do see this almost natural forming a cave ceiling above all of it. It looks, from what you can tell, you're likely on one side or the other of the outside of that canyon that makes the Silent Divide. So this is what lied underneath and on the inside. Likely, you also get the sense this is likely, as it is very expansive, what is probably making Terra Hollow so hollow. Because there's so much construction underneath it. There's this city down here. In terms of if you are closer to what you're looking for or not, you get the sense that you may be able to find what you're looking for, but it may take you more time if you go out to explore this area. But it could be safer because you don't currently you didn't get a sense that there was a great concentration of that spiritual energy. You don't know what else could be there. Or the other pathway, you may be able to get what you're looking for potentially faster, because that's the other more direct direction that you marked on the map. But you also know that that could be more dangerous.
Ah, you're talking about in the Railway of Death. He'll relay that to them. What do you all think? What are your ideas? I don't think we necessarily had a time crunch for us to get. Did we?
No, there is not a time crunch. You just know that it's, this was going to this is a massive journey in the first place. So there was not a specific time crunch, but it's just important. So,
gotcha. So perhaps it would be better for us to go on the safer route, but it might take a little more time.
I would always caution the path of least resistance. But you may, of course, do what you will. I will do my best to protect you, as such it is.
Of course.
Ori would just be looking out at the city, just a little bit of a frown on his face. I reckon I don't like all the buildings. Too many ways for anything to come out at us.
But no ghost train. Went back to where we came from.
I'm sorry, ghost train? What do you mean?
Oh, I saw
There
the ghost
goes.
train.
Yeah, no ghosts at all. No ghosts, right?
Well, I mean, I'm open to either idea. We at least know there's something down there that we would have to get past. That's very dangerous. Here, we don't know. It could be a clear path, but it could also be just as dangerous.
So one path is dangerous, and one path is unknown.
Correct.
Reckon we can at least take a look around.
I mean, yes, we could always come back, right, if we have to. Maybe we'll start this way, and then if it seems like it's starting to become more and more treacherous as we go along, we turn around.
Agreed.
Well, if you are set on going that way, perhaps the path unknown, there may not be danger there. And if there is, there would be danger either way.
Danger.
Exactly. Take some possibility of no danger at all over none.
Although the danger could be worse than the one we may expect.
I don't know if we know what to expect the other way either.
If it's any indication of what we saw earlier, we have an idea of what we may expect.
I'm going to spend a fear in this moment.
Boo.
No, actually, no, keep using that fear. That'd be great.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep using it all.
Just
What
gets
do
it
you-
right back.
Uh,
Use it all. Use it all.
Using a fear in this moment as you're standing here on this balcony to debate which direction to go. You can hear the sound of something clattering You can hear what sounds to be like something very specific hitting metal. Everyone give me a instinct reaction roll.
Okay, sure. There you go. 8.
No.
18.
Hey, that's pretty good though.
No.
Wow.
My luck. It's
So
finally
happy
returned to
about
normal.
He said
mean-
no.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced.
These are great, actually.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So, Levi, you're debating on which way to go, and Trey Call, you're standing there looking at these flashbacks, have a conversation.
Wow.
Dominus and Ori, as you're standing here, you can very specifically hear this kind of it's like something with many legs crawling and ever so often hitting metal, and it's coming from the subway tunnel that you just exited out of to go up these stairs. So you hear something that sounds like it has many legs and is large coming your direction from the place you came from.
I guess his head will slightly turn that direction.
Ori would also turn just like mid conversation with Levi back the way they came. And then he'll look up at Dominus.
Dominus looks down at him and holds his very large stone club up.
Levi's just like, and if we were to go this way, what do you guys?
It would appear we have a uninvited guest.
Well, perhaps we should run the other way then.
Can we tell how close it is?
It is close.
Right in front of you. Ah!
It is. I would say in terms of mechanics, it is probably between, given the stairs and where you are. I would say is going from far range to close range, but it's moving rapidly. And I will give you. So you're at the top of this stairway, which kind of went up 3 tiers. So you're up the stairway, and you look down, you can see the tunnel from which you came from, and how it continues on past its opening. And then you can hear that sound coming from the echoing down from that right hand from which you entered out of. So that is the current situation.
Is there any place to hide around here?
There are. I mean, there's places where you could duck. If you were to look at those right and left pathways, you can tell that they both lead to stairways that go down. You can see that there's these like stairways made of metal. For us present day folks, abandoned escalators that go down into what appears to be the city proper. So if you were to move quick enough, perhaps you could get out of there before this thing approaches, but it is approaching quickly. You can tell at this point it's getting from it is now within sniffing distance of close range, which means it's going to be etching around that corner soon.
Levi just says, let's hide quick.
See down the stairwell.
Down the
All right,
stairs.
I mean, sure. Okay.
You could just
I
jump
was
off,
gonna say,
you'll be fine.
I mean, I'll go down the stairs, but what I'm going to do is
Okay, I was gonna say that drop from that balcony is like
Yeah.
far, like it would hurt. It would be.
But as this thing is getting close, because he might be a little big and slower than them, what I'm going to try and do is, depending on the roll, is I'm going to try and hide up against some of the caverns so I blend in with it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, there are it's an interesting mixture down here of civilization and nature, where the caverns kind of wind in and out. So there are places where you could duck beyond, like where there are actual stairs and walkways. You could try to duck into an alcove.
I'm just going to
okay.
hold still like I'm a old statue, and I'm just going to not move.
Okay. Where's everybody else trying to dip, dive, duck, and dodge and hide?
Any place that looks viable for hiding, where I can still clearly see, our big stone friend.
I'm gonna need an instinct roll as you look around.
Wow.
While he's doing
That's
that,
crazy, dog.
Ori would have started heading down the right escalator.
Okay.
But before he got out of range of it, he is going to try to create an illusion of the group still standing on top of that balcony looking out.
Okay, what ability are you using for that one? Minor illusion, I'm guessing.
Minor illusion, which is going to be a spell casting roll with the DC of 10. If I succeed, I create the illusion.
I would like to add my prayer dice on that.
Okay. On that 11 with hope. Sure.
Right.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad call.
I'm gonna add 2 of them to make it 15.
Okay. Go
Sure.
ahead. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and spin those prayer die. So
spent.
that they're spent. Fantastic. So that gets you like okay. So now you cast. So what does this illusion look like again? It just looks like everybody's still standing as they were.
Just looking out over the city, like, and
Okay.
it'll have the illusion of them still talking, just completely unawares.
Okay. It's a 19 with fear. It does say a visual illusion no larger than yourself.
Oh, it does. I guess it'll
Put yourself
just
up there.
just
Just
be
put a tiny little you dancing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be Ori, I guess, talking to himself.
Okay. Shoot. Let me get that back going on here. There we go. Stupid headphones. Okay. So so you have that illusion. As you make your way down the right path, Levi, you do find a small kind of actually no, you go ahead and describe to me what kind of building you find that you wish to hide in.
Yeah. So thinking of like old train stations and how things are set up, especially being in one that was in kind of like a cavern. There's like a built-in little cafe that's sitting right along the side there. Completely run down, tables are broken, half bent over. And right at where the bar extends out across the side, he's going to be ducking right around behind the bar with his head just peeking ever so slightly around the corner.
Okay. All right. And Tricol, where are you hiding? What are you doing?
After going down the escalator, I'll kind of try and see if I can tuck around back of it and stick to the shadows when I get to the ground level on the next level.
Okay. So you're gonna dip back behind like the back side of the escalators.
Yep.
Okay.
And try and crunch down into the corner as far as I can get.
Very good. All right. Well, then I need everyone to give me a presence roll. Actually, Ori, you created that minor illusion. Did you say where you were hiding at as well?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he would have, like, while he was like going down the escalator, he would have left that up there, and seeing, let's just say, Tricol go to like the right side of the escalator to hide behind there, he'll go around the left side.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So I need everyone to give me a finesse roll.
Okay.
A finesse, huh? Okay.
Reaction?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh
cool.
wow,
I would
he's
like
about to bank.
I would like to I'd like to get some guidance from my divinity, and be like, "Hey, can you help me ensure that I'm hidden correctly here?"
I'm sorry. Is that an ability?
Yeah, use my experience, pour it into this,
What experience is that?
imbued divinity. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see if there's anything
I
that
don't
can
think
add
so.
to this.
Wow.
Ooh.
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
All right, yeah, I
Looks
don't have
like we're
anything that I
fighting.
can add to this.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
god!
Is that a natty 20?
We have our first crit of the night. So a critical
Or
roll
a natty
in
10?
a critical roll in Daggerheart is when you roll 2 of the same number on both d12s. When you do get a crit, you get to, if you have stress, clear it, and you also gain a hope, I believe, as well on top of that.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah,
I guess
that was two 10s. Yeah.
in that moment, you'll just hear Dominus would hear Levi looking across from him and just be like, you're like in plain sight, move. And he will use reassurance by putting himself in plain sight to do this, which is why he rolls low. Oh wait, how can I? There we go. Boink. And he gets to re-roll.
Okay, so we have once per went away from me. Once per rest after an ally attempts an action roll, but before the consequences take place, you can offer assistance or words of support. When you do, your ally can re-roll their die. Wow.
Oh, okay.
How many of those do you?
It's just one.
Oh, okay.
It's lucky, but you only get one use of it,
You only get one.
and I
You
can give
know,
it to other people.
That's
give it
tough.
a try. My finesse is 0.
I mean, doesn't matter.
I mean,
better.
I guess Dominus would hear you. He doesn't move, but you do make him realize that his eyes have a certain glint and glow. So the eyes dim, and he becomes a literal statue.
Damn.
Man. Okay.
This is some
Wow.
high rolls now.
So yeah, as you have to step out in the open to do this, Dominus becomes part of the environment. Ori, he's on the balcony. Who knows where he really is? Tricol, pretty well hidden. Unfortunately, Levi, I am going to spend 2 fear.
Of course you are, bitch.
It scoops you right up. Have you ever seen anything?
That shack you were in, it's a little more
Yeah.
rickety than you realized.
Yeah.
As you begin to exit it, you do find a part of the roof of it collapses inward as you rush out of it, maybe due to the movement that was inside of there. It hasn't been in there for a very long time, creates a very loud sound. In addition to the reassurance situation, you hear this large creature shift quickly and begin to run towards the sound it heard as you begin to see in the darkened silhouette of the balcony above where you were hiding this gigantic dual pincered large tail, odd bits of glowing material on it, scorpion, as it begins to leap off the balcony down past the Ori illusion, past Dominus, doesn't notice anyone else but you, as it lands directly in front of you to get ready to take a potential attack on you. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Oh, he's about to give you the clamps.
Before we enter that scene.
Man, he's
And we are back as we left off with everyone deciding on which pathway to take as they went up the stairs of this subway platform to discover an entire underground city of sorts down here. As they were on the balcony deciding on what to do, up came some large creature behind them. And as everyone went to go and hide, unfortunately, Levi sacrificed his position to yell out to Dominus with some reassurance, which helped Dominus hide better, but put Levi right in the crosshairs of this large, as we've now have seen, giant scorpion that leapt down in front of him and is ready to go to work. As we will begin now, of course, in Daggerheart. Here you go. In
That music swelled.
It did. It did. In Daggerheart, there is no initiative order. It all rolls straight in through the narrative, where the spotlight shifts based on how the rolls go. Any attack roll that it misses or was with fear from a player brings it to me. I can also use fear to activate a creature. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this bad boy. This is mostly theater to mind, but we're going to go ahead and take our scorpion. I am putting it on the wrong map.
Amazing.
That's not good.
I'm looking at the feed that people see. I'm like, that's not where my things are. That's the cameraman following the action, which I can do here. So I will.
There he is, right there.
There we go. Unpause the game. There's our cameraman, Mr. Cameraman Lakatuv, keeping an eye on our people here. We're here live in action. They're in the Silent Divide. Boy, they're crazy.
Awesome.
There we go. We have our scorpion. So,
Oh, that's a weird looking scorpion.
I
So
can't wait to
weird.
I can't wait for that real Daggerheart content to drop in here so I can get some actual monster images. But it is a large scorpion that has these big claws, more legs than a scorpion would have, a big tail with these green glowing, not necessarily runes, but there are parts of its body that are just glowing as well. There's something besides it being a giant scorpion, something off about this scorpion. Something kind of fucked up about the scorpion. So I would say feel free to place your characters where you feel they were at when you were hiding. If you want to play that game with me,
I'm assuming this
I
is
wouldn't
the
be too far from
thing.
him, then.
yeah, we can all say that, as you look at our ranges here,
Then me and Tricol would probably be like over here-ish.
Yep. Because we were opposite of where the other one hid.
And then the escalator would be like right between us.
Exactly, yeah. I could actually even put a little shape here for you to give you some of that.
Oh yeah, let me see that drawing.
Don't get excited, brother, because I do not need to freehand this. So there's your Damn, that's a thick ass line. There's your.
Jeez.
That's a thick boy. Look at that thick ass line.
Wow.
That is thick. Wowzers. But yeah, that's your escalator. Essentially, so you're kind of behind it. It doesn't see you. Dominus, I don't need to put anything near you because you're kind of on the open. You see what's going on. You're probably slightly above the action because you're kind of out by the alcoves. I
can see inside the pit.
You can see inside the pit, yeah. So,
Yeah.
as this is all going down, as the spotlight, as I activated the fear for this creature, is on me to begin. There we go.
Incredible.
Yep. Let me take a look here at what we've got. It's gonna go ahead and attack you with some pincers.
The pincers.
No.
Yep, just gonna go ahead and here, gonna hit it, gonna target Levi here as it bears down with these pincers.
Nope, doesn't have to do that.
It is not camouflaged, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it as a straight up roll. Now, of course, I get to roll the d20 for the monsters. That is a crazy miss. let's see here.
That's a natural 1 too. Look at that.
That was a natural 1. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, all of my other features, okay, so I mean the target. Yeah, I can't use any of this right now. So I will go ahead and shift the spotlight to you, party. What would you all like to do? You can speak amongst yourselves as to who wishes to go first.
I guess probably immediately when that thing lands in front and it tries to strike, you guys would probably see Levi attack first before he handed it over to anybody else as a reaction to try to get away.
I feel like that's fair, personally speaking.
Yeah.
So yes, he will immediately like and try to whack it with some improved hand runes. Bunk. One.
Nuts.
Yay! Look
That's
at
a
that.
15 with fear, which on this creature is a hit.
Wow, let's roll
roll-
that dabblage.
Yeah, roll your
Shall-
damage.
All right, let's see what that 8. Let's go.
8 points of damage. Go ahead and I think you have to deal it. So let me go ahead and deal that. Woo! Go ahead and describe what that looks like when you attack this creature.
Yeah. So when this thing tries to grab or like lands in front of me, dust kicks up, and you see these pincers just go. How big is this thing, by the way? I'm curious.
Yes.
It's categorized as a medium-sized creature, but for flavor, like this thing is towering over you. It's about the same size as Dominus.
Tall, height-wise. Okay. Yeah. So that means his big, meaty claws that are trying to slap some meat right now are probably just about the size of his entire like body, the torso, I would say. And as it comes across and tries to, pincer down on him, he actually is like instinctively dodges and then tries to throw his crystallized hand rune towards that and try to crack his pincer a little bit and instinctively start to back up. Like, help!
Okay. Hey, are you good to move? Okay, you can, Dan.
Oh yeah, he's gonna move.
Yep. There are
And
no
he's gonna take a
opportunity
few steps
attacks
back.
in Daggerheart unless something has an ability for it, or if I want to be mean.
Wow.
But no.
And he'll open up for anyone else.
Oh, actually,
I'm afraid
that
I
was
got
a
some
roll
bad
with.
news.
Unfortunately, that was a roll with fear, so the spotlight automatically shifts back to me.
Well, never mind then. I lied.
As you yell out for help, this creature still, no one's made a move, so it does not perceive anyone else yet. It is still going to come after you. As it's going to come right back into melee range with you. And it's going to go ahead. Oh, yeah.
It's all
Okay.
coming together.
It's all coming together here. We're going to hit them pincers.
Okay.
Oh,
You gotta
I
roll
said
the
pincers.
pincers, though. No.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
I mean, cool. Cool. Hey. I'm rooting
This is
for
the
you.
happy GM we're talking about, guys.
I'm rooting for you.
Wow. Always rooting for us.
Dory.
It's so crazy.
As you I'm not crashing out from all this goddamn success you're experiencing.
Wow.
That's okay.
Don't be a
That's
hater.
okay.
Let's go.
All right. No,
I
it's
really
all,
appreciate your optimism as our GM. Thank you.
it's all good in the hood. I'm gonna see if I can clip that crash out. Anyway,
wow.
Oh shit, did it work? No, that was you who did that. Anyway, you are able to dodge out of the way of these pincers yet again, as this creature is just flailing around. And I'm gonna shift the spotlight back to the party.
Seeing as how I'm right there, I think what I'm going to do is he sees what's going on in that hole. This thing is trying to get him. He's going to just step and try and drop on this creature with all his weight.
Okay, that is going to be. You can certainly do that. I'm going to say that is just going to count as your.
Club.
Yeah, your mace. Yeah, that's just a physical attack. So yeah, I'll go with that.
All right. You target this bad boy, and
Come on and slam.
indeed.
Welcome to the damn.
Damn!
Yes!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he just literally just steps off and falls on this thing. However many tons he weighs.
Holy
It's the
crap.
most epic moment from Levi's perspective.
Incredible.
Oh my god, that damage.
33 points of damage? Jesus Christ!
I feel like
So-
I need to hear some magical words.
I have to deal the damage first, but to explain how damage works in Daggerheart, it is set up via thresholds, with minor, major, and severe. And so, when a creature has a certain amount of hit points, once you enter a different threshold, you lose that many more hit points. So 33 points of damage puts this into the severe territory for this creature. So let's go ahead and deal that damage.
Yeah, deal it. Let's see what that does.
And so minor damage is 1 hit point you lose, major damage is 2 hit points, and severe is 3 hit points. So that was 3 hit points taken away from this creature, and it is looking rough, very rough. As you drop down with all your weight, you can feel that chitinous shell begin to crack under the weight of your body as you land on it. Like a thwomp in the Super Mario Brothers.
I'll take a spotlight next if there are no objections.
No, go
No,
ahead.
for it.
what do you get when you crit? You say you clear stress.
You clear a stress. I don't know if you clear all your stress. I think you clear all your stress.
because it didn't clear all mine.
Let me see here. For crit rolls in Daggerheart, it's either you clear a stress or you clear all of it, and you gain a hope.
I got the hope.
But let's see here. You clear a single stress.
Okay. Then it worked.
Yeah, you can actually see this like green, like ichor, like flowing out of this creature, mixing in with its blood, causing it to kind of sizzle a little bit.
Well,
All right.
Okay.
So, just from the other side of the escalator, where he just hears wham, and then just clacking of something, and then another just wham. He's gonna hop around the corner here to see what's going on. And just Dominus standing on top of this giant scorpion thing. Oh, jeez. What I'm going to do is I am going to just unleash a little bit of chaos on it. And I am going to spend 2 of my tokens on it.
What do we have here? Okay, unleash chaos. Make a spellcast roll against the target within far range and spend any number of tokens to channel raw energy from within yourself to unleash against them. On a success, roll a number of d10s equal to the tokens you spent and deal that much magic damage. How many tokens do you have? Is that 2?
I have 3 at the beginning of the session, and I can re-up those by marking a stress. But yeah, I'm spending 2, so that's 2d10 for 10 damage. On top of that, we are going to manipulate a little bit of that magic by marking a stress.
What?
And we
Well, before you do that,
Sure.
I would like to ask you, Ori, how do you want to do this?
Okay. Well, I'll just unmark my stress. So, just seeing Dominus on just however many tons he weighs pressing down on top of this scorpion, Ori is going to slam the head of his hammer down in front of him, and just this line of runes will spread out along the ground from him to the giant, and they're going to just start glowing purple. And then they're gonna go all around the scorpion, and it's just going to increase the gravity around it. So it's just going to pull Dominus all the way through it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That is so awesome.
Boom. Oh my God. You can actually. I'm going to ask you for either a knowledge or an instinct roll in this moment as you manipulate that. In fact, anyone can make one that can see what's happening here.
I feel like I can see what's happening right now.
Reaction roll.
Reaction.
Okay.
Nope. Apparently. Oh, it's a crit.
It's a crit. That'll work. Instinct. He said. Instinct. He gets.
That's another crit. The hell is going on? The fuck is going on? The fuck is? Wait a minute. Anyway, I would say Dominus, as you're right there in it, and Ori, you're too in the moment to think about it. Levi, since you have a crit, Dominus, you both are, especially Levi, you are aware of the arcane magics. This manipulation of magic that he's done to bring Dominus through has had some other strange effects in the area. There's an odd, familiar arcane effect, especially for you, Dominus, that you've seen before with relation to the experiments that used to go on. Incredible. I'm going to go ahead and activate, spend 2 fear. And that will, first of all, this creature is very dead. Let's go ahead and mark that bad boy as very, very dead. First of all, I feel like that's an important aspect. Oh yeah, I didn't even do like the initiative tracker, which you don't really need it. So, can I mark you as dead? Hello? Where's my like, hey, this thing is dead marker? Well, whatever. It's dead. The thing. What I will do, however, is you see, after I've spent 2 fear, where is my super suit?
Why do you need to know?
Why?
This loud combat has awoken other things that may have went bumping the night down here. As you see, shambling up behind, well, I don't know if you guys see it, but Tricol, you definitely see it, are 2 gigantic rats that have scurried up from behind the cavern walls by you. Actually, I'm going to put one over here so that way you guys can see one of them as they begin to scurry out. Let me just go ahead and just make it to where you guys see the names of these things. You know what they are. Boop. Big old rat. Big old rat. With similar features as well. They have bits of hair missing. They have these giant gnarled teeth and these red eyes with these odd bits of green glowing through their body. It's not a fun time, guys. Let me grab this one and display for everyone. There we go. as those creatures have entered the field. I spent 2 fair to activate them. I will go ahead and shift the spotlight back to the party.
Treckle hasn't done anything.
Oh,
What's he doing?
I will, like, upon seeing these large, cankerous rats,
Wow.
I will conjure my insect swarm.
Oh god, he is unleashing the bees.
Bee!
Not the bees.
Where is it? Here we go. Ma'am.
What have we got here? Mark a stress to conjure armored beetles that encircle you. When you next take damage, reduce the severity by 1 threshold. Oh, it's like having a free armor slot.
Yep.
You can
But
spend
also-
a hope to keep the beetles conjured after taking damage. And then also,
Or
fireflies. Make
Yep.
a spellcast roll against all adversaries within close range. Spend a hope to
Oh,
deal
hell.
2d8
Oh, hell
plus
yeah.
3 magic
yeah,
damage
unleash
to
them bees.
targets. Fireflies are forever.
Dance for your bees.
Do it.
Within close range.
Don't forget you can target both.
Yep.
Eh.
Very close. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
T
Oh, that's both of them.
and T. Oh,
Shift T.
okay. Oh,
yeah, shifty.
I'm learning. I've learned. Where is it? Conjure swarm.
Now, if you crit this, that'd be amazing.
It really would be.
Now I'm trying to see. Should I just? Where should I?
Did it not
click in
give you
order-
the option to pick one of those when you hit the button on it first?
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah,
click
you-
on, if it did, if you click on fireflies, it should give you the roll box for it.
All right. Click on Firefly. Yeah, it's not.
If you
Give me
click
the-
on the symbol of it on the left.
Let's
Symbol on-
see.
Spell.
There should be a little dice roll that pops up.
No. Oh. No, I just got recall the level in the Sage thing. It's not giving me a dice roll thing on it.
Let me take a look. See, conjure swarm. Yeah. So yeah, if you click on the green like icon next to conjure swarm, you should get
Oh.
a dialog box that says fireflies cast.
Son of a bat. All right. Can I add my Apex Predator experience to this dice roll?
Explain to me how that applies.
I am hunting
your-
these things that decided we are food.
Works for me. Go ahead. Feel free to spend the hope.
Yay!
And apply your experience roll. That's a hit on both. Roll your damage.
With hope, too. Wow.
All right. That's
Okay,
it. Click.
okay. Not bad.
Good damage.
This describe to me what it looks like when these fireflies kill these giant rats.
I like to think you just see it like, undulating, they just dart out, hit. Like you don't see what it is, just a little flash of something hit it. They shiver for a minute and then they just kind of stop moving and kind of slump over. And then start moving a little bit again because, they're hungry boys.
Oh, jeez.
Whew. That is crazy. Wowzers. Okay. Well, suck it to me. Good show. Jolly good. Excellent work. As for now, you all have collectively cleared the immediate threats in the area. And I'll go over to this ambiance for a little switch up. As you are left with this odd glowing, broken monstrosity of a scorpion and these nearly consumed rats with an equal glow coming off of them as well.
Right. Hear me out. Before my beetles finish eating one of the things, I will go over to the corpse, like remove the glove you see on my hand, and I will use Death Connection.
Well, okay. All right. Go ahead and share to the class Death Connection.
Here we go. While touching a corpse that recently died, you mark a stress to extract one memory from the corpse related to the specific emotion or sensation of your choice. And I will choose where these things felt safe, i.e. their burrow.
Okay.
Try and figure out where exactly they're coming from that.
All right.
Wow.
Did you do that on the rats or the giant scorpion?
The rats.
So when you go to extract this, roll a d20. I believe in here is just / roll. There we go. Okay.
I didn't
So it was just going to determine which kind of memory. You're going to get something.
Okay.
When you go to extract a memory from these rats, what you see is chaotic. It's a lot of... Well, honestly, initially it's not chaotic. It's simple. It's beautifully simple. It's food. It's survival. It's I need to get to safety and need to find food, as rats are tend to do. You can see it begin scurrying and finding this little like hole to dip into this underground. It's almost like you're seeing it in first person as it's currently scurrying through, avoiding all the things that go bump in the night down here. As it eventually, you see, give me a knowledge reaction roll.
Alrighty. I don't know a whole lot about nothing, but I know something.
You sure do, buddy.
Yes, you do.
So, folks, this is the speed run for this tonight. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here tonight. As you are being guided through the memories of this creature, it started out as a normal rat. You see it's maul, it's mundane. It begins to weave its way through these caverns, and eventually you see that it gets the sniff of a water source. Thirsty. It goes. As it begins to go down that path, you can see it opens up, and it's strange. There is debris everywhere. There is a ceiling that has caved inward. Small bits of light eke through the cracks above. It appears to be a building that's fallen through. And you can see that there's glass and these odd metal tubes that have been cracked open. Whatever was in, gone. And you can see these rock formations, numerous rock formations as well. With a 15, you would know is the crystalline obsidian, the material you're looking for. The rat begins to drink some of the water that is near this debris. And then you suddenly get a shock, pain, confusion. You hear bones crack as it begins to grow and mutate. As all you are left with is this rage and confusion. And still only hunger remains. Nothing about survival, nothing about potentially other rats from its brood. Just strictly survival. And you see it just going through, killing things, finding other rats of similar circumstance. And you get the sense there may be other creatures as well that have been affected by this. And not just rats, but people. And potentially other things that may have escaped from those glass tubes that looked oddly similar to some of the construction you find when you're hanging around Voshira.
I will start to tell people, don't drink the water if you find any. Lab crashed down here. It's tainted everything. And I will also mention that where the crash came from and where the rats and the scorpions and all the other that are down here is where the obsidian is looking. There's going to be more like that and worse.
Do we have a sense of direction?
Mr. DM, do I have a sense of direction of where that burrow was that it sprouted out from?
I would say on a 15 knowledge roll, you know what, give me an instinct, but go ahead and roll it with advantage.
Oh, snap. All right. I like advantage.
We all like advantage.
Bah! As
Wow.
Dominus, you have this scorpion's blood all over you.
What the fuck? That roll, dude.
Damn! A 9 and a 12. Holy shit. Woo.
Big number.
Criminy, dude.
What did I hear
That's
about the
hot.
speed? What did I say about the
Brains,
speed,
they
bro?
speak to me.
What did I say about that? Right. Hey. You know. But excellent. So what you find, what you understand after seeing this rat navigate through all this from a rat.
It works.
Sometimes the simplest things are our best uses.
Yeah.
You know how this
So
goes. Level 3, kill rats. Level 10, kill God.
yeah. So I didn't even get more of them on the field yet. I can't even play with my toys for you ate them.
My body bugs ate those.
That's true.
I just
oh god, it reminds me of there's some other, I think I saw it in either like an anime or a movie that had like bugs that came out of someone that like ate them. Anyway, yeah, so you are certain that there is a distinct pathway to what you're trying to get to, at least what you saw there. There is a path through the city. You can cut through here. It looks large, but knowing where to go cuts down a lot of time rather than going through that narrow subway passageway. You're unsure as to what you'll find on the other side of that, since the rat came out of a smaller opening. But you know for sure if you cut through the city in the northeastern direction, then you will likely cut at least, the very least, around a lot of that narrow subway passage, and into an opening that will get you where you need to go, cutting potentially hours off of your trek.
Okay.
I will motion everybody. I know the way now. Kind of straighten out, make sure get my bugs back, and start leading them through the city. Now, like, leave trail marks where I can with, like, take one of the arrows and, like, scratch an indicator on the wall which direction we came from and which direction we're going.
Okay.
Just
Dominus will.
Yeah, what's everybody else doing before you all
He's
head out?
inside of this scorpion. I guess he'll just pull it apart and open it like a saloon bar doors. Just pull it open.
just casually sitting there.
Yeah. Almost doesn't. I mean, that is a significant thing to do. Gravitize me, Captain. Gravitizing someone through a scorpion. But he almost doesn't seem to really realize this. Register, a better word. But yeah, he will. He'll step out of that, and then he'll help. Is it Levi? Yes.
Who's just doing what?
He'll help Levi up to the top because they're inside of a hole.
I'm in a hole?
That's what we fell into, I do believe.
No, it's not
Is
necessarily
it a
a hole.
crater or a
It's
little?
I think you made a little bit of a crater, but
Oh yeah.
you were just you were basically the ground level of this is essentially an underground thoroughfare that begins to expand out into the city proper. So yeah, you're not in like a crater. It's just that the balcony overlooks railways that goes through the city and the thoroughfare. So where you are, you pretty much landed on this scorpion that was on the thoroughfare, and you made a small crater.
You did, yeah.
Then yeah, he'll get him level to everyone else then.
Levi will look around. Does anybody need? And he'll look at you before he finishes his thought, and just seeing that you're ripping through this thing and getting out, like, huh. And then he'll look at everyone else. Is anybody feeling all right? There's no problems. Everyone's good. Looking at specifically, how are you in terms of stress and health? How does he monitor everybody that way?
I'm at full capacity.
Ori would have just been watching Tricall's bugs eat these rats, and then Tricall himself just kind of suck out what was left of one of them, just frozen, jaw half open.
Oh no, I did it through my hand. I'm not gonna eat the rats. I'm not a savage.
Okay.
Yeah, through the hands isn't savage at all.
And can I just say, I can't believe I spectacularly missed 2 attacks on the person I think with the lowest evasion of the party.
That's a problem.
But yeah, so you guys, is everyone okay?
I'm at like half my stress, but I'm good other than that.
You looking half stressed, eh? What
Yeah.
about Ori?
Aside from trying to keep my rations down, I think I'm alright.
Okay. Levi will just walk over to our meat bag friend here, who's made out of shrooms.
Shroom bag.
A shroom bag, yeah. And he will. Which one is it? Is it this one? It's been 2 hope. Yeah. Lay your hand on a creature, channel healing magic to close their wounds. And he's gonna use mending touch on our friend here. I'll post that for the chat. I said I'll post.
Post for the trip.
Yeah, and he'll just sit there, and just as you're devouring these rats, I guess.
Oh, it's my bugs. They're hungry.
So is this what everyone does back where you're from?
No, most of us find different callings. Mine is to this and like hunt, explore, find things. Then we die and go back and come back again. What do you do when you like grow older?
Don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. Wait,
You
what did you
begin
say?
to
Hold on.
see-
I don't think I heard you right.
Wow.
What part? The experiencing stuff, the dying, the coming back again.
What did you ask him? I didn't hear what you said.
What is it that you people do?
Was it he does? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a part of the guard and helped out in probably one of the most roughest terrains that I've ever been and seen here. Other than that, I've been helping Miss Esmeralda with her more recent studies and trekking halfway across Voshira and Raisha. It's been rather interesting myself. And I'd like to take this time, if we have like a minute, to kind of just let him eat these rats, to also take the time to relieve him of 2 stress as I get to know him.
Yes, you can use that time to relieve 2 stress from Tricol. I will say, you do notice that the bugs that were consuming the rat begin to start popping. Like exploding. There's like
You ate the rat that drank the water.
as they all kind of gathered this green glow and then began to combust.
What just happened?
Dominus. I'm gonna spend a fear.
Wow.
Ooh.
As you're standing, like you were standing in that lobstrosity.
Wow.
Data chum. Data truck. That's a Stephen King reference. Anybody? Anyway, that green ichor that was still on you, you can feel that ichor begin to eat into your armor. You get the sense that if it's not taken care of quickly, you could begin to lose armor slots.
Okay. I guess he'll walk up to everyone else. I do believe I need maintenance.
What time is it?
That'll snap Ori out of just watching these bugs certainly start exploding and then zero in on Dominus and he'll just head on over to him. Look him up and down. Look at the scorpion. Can we just say for the sake of it that he keeps some like heavy duty gloves on him for his work? So yeah, he'll pull those on and he'll just as best he can just start trying to clean the ichor off of Dominus.
Okay. Give me a finesse roll, please.
Okay. Can I apply my deft hands experience to this?
I think that applies here.
All right. Deft hands. Finesse. Roll them. Ooh.
Wow.
It is a success. You are successfully able to get the this ichor off of Dominus before any damage is done.
I just imagine that it's just like eating through his gloves.
It is. Now that you're like really looking at it, you can tell that some of your magics is still interacting in a way. And in fact, for all of you that have hair on your arms, you can feel it standing up in this place. Like there is static electricity in the air.
I think that's just a worry.
Huh?
I think that's just a worry.
For the rest of you, you can certainly, if not feel it, you can certainly smell it. It's like fireworks that were set off
Like
recently.
ozone.
Like ozone, yeah. Like whatever the magics you cast here had a reaction on that creature that is out of the norm.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to mark 2 stress to recall my counterspell back to my loadout.
Bitch. I mean, cool.
Friendly
And
GM,
then-
by the way.
And then I'm going to first peel off my gloves before the ichor starts eating into my hands. Reach into my bag and pull out one of my stamina potions. Drink that down to clear all of my stress.
How much stress did you have?
Holy
Just the
shit,
2.
dude.
Just the
Oh,
2
okay.
from that. And then I'm going to, as best I can, wipe some of the ichor off my gloves into the now empty bottle.
Okay. I will say you can do that. No roll needed.
All right.
You have a bottle of ichor. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, mark it down.
So-
Strange Icarus material.
There's anywhere to keep notes? Make
In
a
the
sticky
note
note.
section.
There's you could do it in the biography section. If you
Yeah.
needed to.
Yeah, I'll just put it there. But yeah, he'll do that, and this might bear some looking into. And he'll just put that bottle back into his bag.
Okay.
Bottle of strange ichor.
About what time does it appear to be now that we've been at it for a while?
The track. It is getting. You haven't seen outside, but given your travel time, even though things did get a little odd and topsy-turvy there, it's probably into like the evening.
Okay.
And if you stand there for a moment and think on it, you can kind of feel that because you trekked through it. In this same day, you trekked through the dust storm, and then into this place, all in the same day. So you covered quite a large distance.
Do you think it would be wise for us to hunker down for the evening? We'll come back around to you all.
Maybe.
Yes, and I'll start trying to look for any kind of alcove that I think is big enough for all of us to get into.
Well, you look around and you find, I mean, this is indeed a city, although it is run down, dilapidated, but there are numerous structures, tall and small, in order to kind of gain shelter. Now, the quality of the shelter and how defensible it is, you can give me an instinct roll.
All right.
Big money.
I know Tony just rolled all of that for us to possibly bunker down.
I mean,
Well, the thing about resting is that you have options. So,
Yeah,
clear
that's
the
true.
stress with that. But then you could do, now that that's clear, you could focus on other things. A 12 with hope. You're not too familiar with these human-made structures in terms of what's better or not. They all seem to provide adequate shelter. You are in an underground space, so you are protected from the winds outside. And in fact, with those creatures dead, right now, you don't hear anything. There is no wind whipping whatsoever. At the very least, you could hear wind from the outside hitting the walls. But for some time now, you haven't. Outside of any, you could. It would be very easy to hear anything else, because there is no ambient sound right now. Besides maybe the faint dripping of water, if you're really paying attention. But it's dead quiet.
I remember correctly, water's bad right now. Well, specifically down here.
Little dank.
Maybe we could try to move on, keep going for a little while longer, or we can sit here while it's rather quiet.
Seems safe as it's gonna get.
I agree. I think it would be wise for us to hunker down. Plus, it seems like we'll be able to actually hear if something is coming after us next time.
Or you'll just give a nod.
Let them lead the way. Well, I'll try and lead the way the best I can.
Somewhere nice and secure.
Okay. Well, go ahead and describe what you find, what kind of shelter you find to lead them to.
I think if it's a city, I'd kind of find some building on ground level that doesn't that's not like multiple story, so it doesn't look too dilapidated. Make sure, like, it has all four walls still standing, and try and make our way into there. And then try and make sure, like, there's only one entrance / exit.
Okay. Yep, you are able to find something that appears, even though it's dark in here, and some of these buildings are kind of butted up against others, but you are able to find a space that seems to be pretty adequate.
All this stone is worked over, right? Like, this is like processed material.
Yes, this is worked
All right.
stone.
Oh, dang. I can't dig a hole and sleep in it.
Yeah.
Welcome to modern civilization.
I don't like it.
I will
fucking
say
savage.
that Dominus will, in front of the entrance, he will shut down in front of the doorway. Just put the end of his mace club on the ground, the pommels. He'll just rest his hands on top, and he'll just stand in front.
Okay. Just kind of on sentry mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
he'll
cool.
just find a nice corner to settle down in. He'll take out the bottle of Ichor and just kind of look at it, mull over just what he can do with it.
Okay. Give me a knowledge roll.
Okay.
If we're... Well,
We take those here.
What the fuck?
Oh, I just saw. Oh,
Another crit. Another crit.
Let's go.
Aye. So, you're mulling over this Ichor, and as you're trying to figure out what you can do with it, it kind of hits you, especially after being a researcher for so long. whatever this is a part of ancient experiments. This is a material that has been distilled, basically. The idea of taking the very essence of what magic is and combining it with something else to prolong life beyond its natural end. But this is twisted. It's twisted and wrong. Almost, and you can tell that it's there were instances where you've heard that in some other cities they were doing this kind of thing as a weapon, to weaponize it, to distort the natural flow of magic. Voshiro was not involved in these types of experiments, but you've heard about them through spies, because even though all these cities are, oh yeah, we're working together for this survival, we don't know what these other cities are up to. Yantar is the city that comes to mind since you critted, and we honor crits here. This has got to be connected to experiments that Yantar has been up to. Now, how long they were doing them for? Is this before or after the cataclysm? Hard to tell. But this is a Yantaran mixture, essentially a formula. And if there's something like this down here, you get a sense that there's probably, and these appear to have been things that just got into it by accident. There is likely more purposeful things that may be down here, on top of the raw emotional, spiritual energy that permeates this place. It's a bit unsettling.
All right.
You created. I'm like, okay,
All
sure.
right.
I'll give you the lore dump. I'll give you some lore. You know what the other city is doing?
After he sits there just thinking about all of that, he'll just keep that to himself for now. And just put the bottle back in his bag. And just try to settle in for the night with that knowledge.
Okay, it's a little. It's like
It's
sure.
a little heavy. It's a little heavy.
It's a little heavy. And yeah, if there is nothing else from anybody else for the evening,
I'll do something.
Oh, he's
what
gonna
do
do something?
what is
Because-
Levi up to?
I have the ability to do 3 things instead of just do one of the 5 or 2 of the 5. So, in my preparations with the long rest, I will be trying to work on a project. I was previously working towards improving my evasion. However, given the current circumstances, and there being a lack of things to dodge here, what he will work on instead is building out a more detailed recollection of degradation in Dominus's humanity,
Oh,
so that way he can provide it to Esmeralda when he returns.
Okay. Interesting. How are you going about doing that? Are you just kind of going over what he's been doing, kind of the observations that have been made since he's been on this journey?
Going through the observations that he's been making along the way, but also utilizing like his memory of what he remembered Dominus to be in that military-esque position, especially serving in unique positions with Xander specifically, and understanding like the historical side of what's been written down about Dominus so far that he's read about.
Okay.
How it's
give me
different
a
so much.
Sure, we can begin that kind of project. Give me a knowledge roll.
Okay. Sure. Man, I'm just so good at knowledge. Let me tell you what, brother.
Do it.
Boink.
Don't talk
that's
about it.
pretty
Be
good.
about it.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I will add as well, just to make it 15, because I don't know if that's going to change anything. My last die that I have.
Your last prayer die.
My last prayer die.
That was a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. 15. Okay. Yeah. So you know, kind of doing your research on it, and essentially your observations, kind of trying to draw conclusions, you know, which, because this is essentially a field run within this quest, basically this mission. So it's good to keep an eye on Dominus to figure out what's going on. And actually, I'm going to say with that, James, what you can since this is the beginning of a project, and this is Levi kind of studying you and trying to get some ideas of what's going on with you. What you can go ahead and give me like one piece of information that Levi could glean from what's going on with Dominus.
One piece of information. He was very courteous, polite. He never missed his, for lack of a better term, his please and thank yous. But you did notice, as he was being repaired by Ori, that he did not show any appreciation or any regard to it whatsoever. He simply said he needed repairs, he needed maintenance, and that was that. Did not view himself as that connection was not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
almost like
you would have noticed other little here's and there's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levi would take note of everything that he can recall from those little moments, no longer saying thank you and all that jazz, but also the willingness to kind of jump into combat without necessarily thinking about the situation first, just going.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that he documents all of that, so that way hopefully Esmeralda can use this to make them better in the future and try to retain that.
Very good. Okay, well, that is the beginnings of kind of understanding what it costs when you rend a soul, a consciousness, a human, and create something new out of it. And also gives you a little insight probably as to why Volshira has its own secrets that doesn't tell the other city-states. Very good. Okay, well, if nothing else, Phil, everybody can go ahead and take your long rests as you are able to get a night of rest. And I believe there are various things you can do in a long rest. Indeed, you can either, I believe it's, you can tend to your wounds, clear stress, or work on a project. I think it's like you can do 2 of those activities.
You
Yeah.
can do 2 unless you have the extra thing that lets you do more.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just clear my stress and my armor. And so I shall.
I was like, damn, what did y'all go through today? Oh yeah, you took a great fall. You got buffeted by like a sandstorm today. I forgot, like you got hit by like fucking stop signs and shit earlier in the day.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
The neat part about Daggerheart is that it's not just like monsters that can be the adversary. It's the literal environment you're in.
I just looked at my repair armor for the rest, and it shows your other characters. I just saw Frog Boy.
Frog boy. Oh, there's something off about that frog boy. You can see his eyes. I don't know.
Not quite right.
You know, have you seen him out of the frog outfit? I don't. Is it an outfit? No.
Right.
Have you seen him pee? I haven't.
Oh my god, yeah, our other characters in there.
He
Interesting.
just seems to a little bit. Well,
Yep, yeah, I use the same instance for any one shot for Daggerheart, so it's all in here.
You didn't build unique worlds. Okay.
No, what? No, that's shit. This is the one shot area. I'm not building like extra worlds.
Oh, that's fine. That's cool. It's cool.
Shit. But okay, very good. Well, you've all kind of rested. You've gotten your stuff repaired. We're almost at time, but I feel like we can get to where I need to get you to before we end tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the next day comes, although it's still completely silent, and you wake up to darkness still, as you are in this underground city, in this old shop, with what appears to be some kind of dilapidated bookstore that you found yourselves in. But you do awaken, and the day is yours.
Bookstore, you say?
No.
Oh no,
Wrong character.
books.
nope, not that campaign. Different campaign.
Power.
Unlimited.
Perhaps. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, once Ori does wake up and get his flashlight back on and actually take a look around where they are, he'll see if there's any intact books in here.
Go ahead and make a. I'll either go ahead and do either finesse. You can pick between finesse, instinct, or knowledge.
We'll go instinct since that is the highest.
I'm trying to move around the stats, but it's a lot of. 11 with hope. Okay. You do find some books in here. Some are rather mundane. Well, what's a book that would catch Ori's eye in here from a time gone by?
In a city like this,
Sex
with
machines.
sex machines, I feel like that he would find information about these trains that ran through the city.
Okay. Yeah. You certainly can find that. They would go into detail about the light rail system that kind of crisscrossed. You find that like the rail system went all across this continent to places that people couldn't even imagine to be traveling to now. There was kind of a understanding with different regions who would kind of share the cost, not too dissimilar to what's happening with this pipeline project, with different regions sharing the cost of getting it completed. There's some parallels there that you find. You also get a little insight into the differences in political structure from then to now. Some stuff changed, some stuff stayed the same. But yeah,
Cool. Cool.
could potentially provide some insights into bringing something like that into this era. Should this be a success?
Yeah, should we live? All right. Yeah,
Never
he'll
fucking live.
and put that in his bag.
Oh, and you would also now discover the name of the city that you're in.
Ooh.
As this was known as Alkali City.
Can I get that in chat?
Sure. I was gonna put it
Yay!
Oops. Delete that. That's not the button that I
Is
wanted
the
to
water
press.
source down there Alkali Lake?
Yes.
Wow.
Cool. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's
It was a major
Of course.
travel hub. Major travel hub and research as well. A lot of different things went on down here.
cool.
One of the forgotten civilizations.
Everyone have everything ready to go.
I
am prepared to move forward
Like
whenever
I'll
you are.
finish adjusting my bandages and ready, and I'll kind of try and squeeze past our vigilant sentry.
Oh, he just let you pass.
Why is that? Why so?
He just stands in the way the whole time.
Oh my God. So
Oh, look, a square.
I'm about to write in it, but it's so thick. Okay, hang on. I was gonna put the
Wow.
name of what you have discovered here.
extra thick.
Tranquility.
There you go. Wow.
Oh God.
It's fucking massive, yo. Help me. No.
Alkali.
You need to know what this is.
Alkali pity.
This is the font that just goes all over the screen as a city view pans by.
Alkalite. Now it's just city. Sweet.
Ooh, you can move your own tokens off of it.
Nah, I'm fine where I am.
Yeah, we're good.
God damn it. But yeah.
Why?
I hate you all. That is you know, I do things for the viewers at home, and what do you all do? You just shit all over it. Do you see how they treat? Do you see how they treat their DM? Do you see how they treat the? Or should I say GM for this game?
I mean,
garbage.
I ain't seen
No respect.
nothing of the things that we're capable of in your other
That's true.
worlds.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is a small taste. Anyway, but yeah, Alkali City. So you're heading on out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You begin making the trek as Tricol continues leading the way. I'm not going to make you do a new roll for today because you rolled so well the day prior, knowing where to go. So I'm just going to, kind of travel montage it. It takes about 3.5 hours cutting through various different buildings. I'm just going to ask everyone for a either give me a presence or finesse reaction roll, your choice. As you kind of navigate your way through this city, in the midst of the silence, you can hear certain things that creak and crawl and groan, as there are things that hide around here. So I just want to do a general check here to see what may happen.
I will continue to mark our path so we can follow our way back out. But you said presence, right?
Or finesse, whichever works for you.
Finesse.
I'll use this. Sorry, I was reading one thing just to make sure. Yep.
Gotta unmark that hope. It was a reaction roll.
Yeah, it was a reaction roll. So yeah, take that hope. Get that hope out of there. Okay. All right. And with your leading the charge, I would say those two 15s with hope. Well, those two 15s in general kind of help the other lower rolls, so you don't run into too much. I would say you are generally pretty like Dominus is pretty good at this defending you all. In fact, Dominus, you all would come across certain other monstrosities here, smaller things, more rats, but you also come across humanoids that have been their skin is like a very pale green, no hair, their teeth or their mouths are distended back where you can see like the gums. Skin is very pulled tight around their faces, and they all also kind of have these bits of glowing green around them. As James, you can describe how you would dispatch or help the party avoid these clearly undead humanoid creatures, or any of you can describe how you make it past these things, because you do.
He's got it.
Well, anything that actually, what they would notice is that once these creatures were around, he would go more often than not out of his way to just dispatch them. Just quick, heavy smashes on the ground, leaving a little bit of paste or broken bodies. And he would go and clear the way. Doesn't really wait for any sort of instruction. As he clears the way and comes right back to where he was, wherever you guys are, at least, and continue moving forward. And if anything else came over, it's almost like a sentry mode and go over and take care of it.
Boo. As you're kind of carving a path through, any other natural occurring creatures clear the hell out the way, and eventually you'd make it onto the other side through this shortcut through Alkali City. It leads you back down a similar looking stairwell back into the subway tunnels. Upon entering the subway tunnels, you're able to kind of move and wind past any of the trickeries that you may have came across before. You're able to, with the help of Tricol, find a definitive way through until you see what you saw in the memory of that rat, Tricol. You see what appears to be a bunch of rubble, but you hear running water on the other side. It's like the end of a tunnel. Looks like the roof has collapsed in on whatever is on underneath it. What you see is the back end of what appears to be a metal tube with a door. From what Ori recently discovered in the book about trains, this is clearly the caboose of one of these ancient trains. And it appears you don't see any other way beyond this because of the rubble that has collapsed on top of it. But you hear running water on the other side, and you get a sense that this is the direction you need to go. And the door, I should say, is also cracked open. So one, in theory, could force further.
If only we had somebody that was strong in our group.
If only.
Wow. I'm going to open it.
Give me a strength roll, please.
I would also like to apply all that strength and the will to use it. And
yes.
that would be my experience.
Absolutely. Go ahead and spend the hope, and you can add that experience.
Okay. You said this is a just flat, not reaction, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. All right. There you go.
22 with fear. As you are easily able to open this, you kind of, when you do, it's clearly was kind of like rusted to that point, and it makes this loud screeching sound that echoes back the opposite direction down the tunnel as you're able to open this train car.
And he kind of just pulls it off and then steps out of the way to let them by.
Let's see what's on the other side.
On the other side.
Or you'll step in first and switch on his arcane sense and look through this train car just to make sure that nothing funky is about to happen inside of it.
Blinded by the light.
When you activate your arcane sense, you can see silhouettes of people sitting in their seats. Some of them turn as if to look at you. Just gotta spend a fear.
Bitch.
Wow.
No.
Just want to change out that real quick with some of that. Because I have very limited audio in this. I haven't loaded too much in. Some of these entities turn to you. Normally, what you have seen to this point are echoes, replays of events that have passed. These creatures, these ghostly spirits that have moved through and past you all, have not regarded you in any way. But as you're moving through the train car, you can see that these people or spirits or whatever they are sitting down in these seats appear to be aware of you as they are looking at you as you're walking through, not doing anything.
I'm assuming we don't see this at all, though. Right?
Correct.
No arcane sight.
Not for you. So, he'll like go in probably like past 2 or 3 seats into the car and just noticing that these spirits are just like tracking him, and then he'll stop.
We'll see Levi coming in right behind you. Is everything all right?
The echoes here, different.
What echoes?
Whatever.
I just think of I think it was Ghost House or something. That movie.
I don't see anything around.
Did the lawyer split?
Just move with caution.
All right. You'll look back at like Ori's advising to move with caution as we go through the train. And make our way.
With caution.
You proceed with caution.
And Ori's head is just on a swivel while they're making their way through now.
And you can see the interior of this train is, at one point, it seemed to be very opulent. You can see a faded red rug with some kind of gold filigree swirling through it. These kind of thin red seats, the red, like faded leather seats, luggage strewn all about the place. As you make your way through the first train car, entering the second train car, you have to immediately take a moment because you can feel a distinct slant. As this is no longer even, it is at an angle now. Not to where you're going to tumble and fall, but you would want to hold on to like the bars.
Or he'll
And-
note that to the others and just kind of start like spider monkeying his way between the bars as he makes his way down.
I thought Steve was literally going to say, and there's still people sitting in those seats perfectly fine, staring at you.
Oh,
as you're going through.
no, there are.
Oh, damn.
That's
There
fucking
absolutely
creepy.
are. Mhm. Yeah, it is literally like this, and they're just seated like normal. Some people like you can, or you could just like see somebody like a lady with a little hat on, little feather, seated with her hands crossed like this, just looking.
Need something?
Do you ever like
Need something.
does Ori ever like turn around and look back at us as we're going through this?
Not like directly back, but you could just see him like looking back and forth like constantly as he's moving forward.
Okay. I was wondering if you would ever notice, like, if since this is now slanted and we're having to walk practically on some of these individuals, like, if they had any reaction to us doing that.
No, he's
'Cause
just kind of making
we
sure
wouldn't see
that
him.
nothing ahead is like about to
Okay.
pop off.
Suck your soul.
Yeah, that is not my favorite part.
Some
I mean-
sucked.
It can be pretty fun, let me tell you.
Oh god, different campaign. Anyway, but yeah, when you get about halfway through, you can feel as you're also moving down, you're feeling this resistance in the air. It's thick. And all of you can feel it. It's like you're moving through something, almost like an invisible layer of liquid, or passing through an atmospheric barrier. It's just it's a vibe, for lack of a better, almost like pressure bearing down. You can feel it in your temples. For Dominus, it's more of a squeezing of your armored plates. More, it is the essence
Pressure
that
on the
powers
body.
pressure on the body. I'm gonna spend another fear.
Wow. Look at you. Finally cashing in.
The closer you get to the end of this train, the more you're feeling this, and I just need everybody to give me give me a presence reaction roll, please.
So general question. I have this thing that says when I make a presence roll, you can spend hope to add your strength to the roll.
Okay,
Does a reaction roll count with that?
I would say so.
Okay, I will post this in here just so you can see it.
Yeah, let's say I would say it would have to like specify precisely that it has to be a action roll and not a reaction roll, which it does not do. So yeah, you can certainly use it.
Okay, I will do that. If I can find my
Bold.
mouse on this white screen.
Bold, be brave, be bold.
Boink. Okay. Oh, is this gonna work? If I do this? Ooh.
It does.
Let's see. Oh my god, it did it. Holy fuck.
Let's go.
Okay.
Imagine a
Sweet.
VTT that works.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Oof. So okay, we've got Tricle. Ooh. Dominus and Ori. You two, especially with you, Ori, kind of leading the charge here. You two are beginning to get overwhelmed with the amount of spiritual and emotional arcane pressures that are bearing down on you. You both have to mark a stress.
Fair enough.
But for Tricol and for Levi, you both are able to kind of withstand this and push through. That's an armor.
That's the armor that didn't come off from before.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, so it's just becoming a harder and harder thing to do. Once you get to the end of this train, you see there's a door in front of you. And as you peek through it, there's a little window there. You can see out. What you see before you appears to be another train car below you, like the top of it, as well as what appears to be a cavern, along with a collapsed building that is like kind of off to the side. Glass all over the ground, but with what appears to be river water, which is probably where you heard this water rushing from. This appears to be one of the known underground water sources that we're trying to access with this project. Maybe not this specific one.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Water is cursed.
It's a damn curse.
I heard we should go swimming in it.
But yeah, you see what appears to be another train car on top, and on the side of it is another train car that has been knocked over to the side. Rubble all over the place. That is what you can kind of tell from what you were seeing. And I would say the train car below you is in close range.
Okay. Does the door seem like it's gonna need to be forced open like the previous one?
Yes.
Big strong man.
Yeah, basically. Or you'll give it like a few test pushes or pulls and see
sorry.
it's not budging.
You did. Yeah, I will do that.
Before he does that, hold on. One quick question. Does the cart that we're on feel stable?
Ooh, there is a good question.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah,
proceed.
it's not hanging freely.
Okay.
It is resting on this other. It's like resting at the end of this, whatever it is crashed through, and you can kind of see the other. When you were moving through here, you didn't feel it like bobbing or weaving,
Moving around. Okay, good. Just wanted to double check that.
Oh no, it's a very good question.
Rips the door off, everything collapses.
Right.
Very good question. I could have done some things. No.
Yeah, or you'll just look back at Dominus and just kind of give him a nod and step aside.
Okay.
He'll also step out of the way.
Walk forward and try to open the door with
On the floor.
give him some more with all that strength.
With all that strength, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Strength. Skill. Roll.
21 with hope.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes, easy peasy. You're able to get that door open. You can tell it's normally working with like a pneumatic system of some kind, but you're able to force it through and open it.
I only need a 1 number.
And yeah, when you open it, you can see this. The only way down is to leap down onto this other train that is below it.
How far down is it?
Close range.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
not
at least
bad.
it's close.
Yeah. Is it going straight down, or is it like at an angle?
It's straight down.
Hmm.
Can I see what else is in there?
Give me an instinct roll.
Instinct, instinct, instinct,
All
instinct.
right.
More fun.
A 12 with
pillow
fear.
fight.
It's dark here as well. Although the chamber is lit a bit, there are pillars of light that are coming down, so you know it's daytime, all right. But there's also a dull green kind of glow coming from the river water you see that is flowing to the side, and you can see that there is a platform, like a subway platform, but there is rubble everywhere. There is a crashed building off to the side. That is all you can glean from where you are.
Okay. Yep. Okay. He'll open the door and then step aside and wait to see what is done.
Right. I guess we should probably climb down here, right? I know it's pretty close, but maybe we should tie something off to be able to get back up if we needed to.
Good idea.
Uh,
And I'm pretty sure we all got rope, but Ori will use his to he'll tie it off like more towards the middle of the train car on one of the bars,
Okay.
and then he'll drop the end of it off of out the door rather. And he'll climb down onto climbing our way onto the would he be able to get to the platform instead of onto the next car?
That would be far range. So it would require an agility or finesse roll.
With the rope, it's 50 feet of rope.
Oh, 50 feet of rope. Yes, you should be able to make it down to the platform.
Okay, yeah, he'll head down to the platform instead of risking the stability of the upright car.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do the same.
Same. All right. You all just gonna go ahead and take the rope on down?
Taking a rope.
Sure.
You're fine,
Just-
Dominus. You can.
just
This rope
leap-
can totally
just
hold you.
Just leap off of it. Okay. So you all leap down, and you feel this intense energy as you do, and upon doing so, when you've finally gotten into this area proper, you can now see that what you've come out of is indeed was a subway tunnel, which had another one underneath it, and those trains pretty much came crashing through here. And you see this collapsed building off to the side. It looks like whatever happened here was probably during some kind of that cataclysm. And you see this green glow from the river as well. And that pressure is here. But Tricol, you know that this is where you're supposed to be. You can see within the bits of rubble, a bunch of crystalline obsidian is here as well. But Ori, you also can see a lot of that spiritual energy has gathered here. It could be because of a number of different reasons. But what I'm going to do is show you where you are.
He does have maps.
You don't need a map for this. We're just gonna go and take stuff. What do you? You're crazy.
No, let's just pause that. You've entered the depths of the hollow, and I'm going to spend 3 fear. As Ori, you can see this gathering of spiritual energy and this odd green glow coming off the river. And not just Ori now, but all of you begin to see spirits begin to apparate in this place, holding firearms, and they all look angry, and they're all staring at you, getting ready to bear down on you with a fury that you can all feel in your soul. As that's where we're going to end tonight.
Ow.
Wow.
Fucking
That's-
dare you.
That's just rude.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Have a wonderful
Good
time.
night.